Usually I've just been an observer of my dad and just watching him bow hunt, and I decided it was time for me to try. Woke up at 4, picked up John at like about 4:30, and then got here. First the tripods, weren't allowed to bring them for carry-on, and then as we got x-rayed, we're not allowed to bring fishing line. So it was on a reel, they saw it, they had to take it off, but made it, and now we're on the plane, so it's all good. Just got off our second flight. We finally arrived in Cairns. We're going to stay the night in Cairns, and then tomorrow we've got an all-day drive up to Cayuga, and yeah, get our adventure started. After 2 days of travel from Canberra to the Cape, we finally made it to Strathburn Station. Along the way I've been hearing all these stories from Dad and John, and I can't wait to start my own.
We've got 4 targets set up here. We're going to shoot the bedded spotted one first from the glove. There, everyone's going to shoot it. And then where you think, use your nockies, even though it's 10-15 yards, use your nockies, find a spot that you want to pick, like to hit, shoot it best you can. Then we'll go up, we'll walk up and we'll have a look at the path of the arrows, where they're actually going to be coming out, where you thought was good and what it isn't. It's just basically putting a scenario out there that you get in the field, but we're on a 3-day pig anyway, so when it does come to a live one, we can smack it. So yeah, like now that gives you the actual reference of where the path of that arrow is going through. Like this one here, you dice and you might have clipped the lungs, probably not even, you know. These two here, they're coming through there, so you're high in the lungs, and this one back here, you're going to come through and take out lungs and heart, you know. So in this area here was the go. Like, even though that's not the ideal shot because of hip bones, vertebrae, all that, but it just gives you a perspective of this is the kill zone, these are the paths of the arrows that will come through.
Oh my god, felt like all of them were watching me at the same time. Just tried to stay as still as I could, but just nervous, wanted to get it, but tried to change my pin, and then they just kept moving, so, but yeah, oh well.
So that's a couple of things that we spoke about, like have you bow up, because you think it's just here, but to get from here to here, when they're like that, it feels like that's 3 minutes to get from there to there. The wind's not going to hold out for that. Yeah. Draw when they're blindsided, even if it's early, draw, and then it's like...
Second day out, we're on a new river system. Still waiting to get my first boar. So yesterday, got my first opportunity on a pig and came pretty close, but just didn't work out. So day 2, we're here again with Owen, and he took me up pretty close, about 8 meters to the pig, and just wrong angle. He saw us or heard us and then just took off. But yeah, we'll keep trying and hopefully I get one today. Came to this spot, saw a pretty good sign of pigs, so kept walking along it. Eventually we saw some, walked up together, and then we had to cross under a fence because they moved on a bit. But eventually got close enough to do a solo stalk, just because it was too noisy. But tried to take it real just slow, watch where I was stepping, make sure the pigs weren't looking at me, and just focusing on the wind, my breath. But as I get closer, they keep walking past, so wasn't able to get closer than 30, and there was just grass and trees in the way, so I didn't feel comfortable taking the shot. But yeah, in the end the wind came up behind me and they smelt me and took off. But yeah, we'll keep trying and hopefully I get one.
Mate.
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 I'm so proud of him.
So day one of getting here, Cayuga Adventures showed us a placement presentation, basically different scenarios and where to take the shots, and just learning about how to read body language of a boar, and I mean it paid off. Learning how to know where your arrow is going to end up instead of just focusing primarily on where do I want to put it. It really helped in this situation, and I mean it clearly turned out well, so I'm very proud of this. So I was invited to this adventure bow hunt pretty late into the booking as a replacement for someone else who couldn't make it. And this time I decided I was gonna go and try and get something for myself. And day 3, late into the afternoon, and I got this beast.